Assembly instructions for Gsi-sport tennis tables athletic series. Let's look at the assembly process using the athletic strong tennis table as an example. Unpack all tennis table parts and make sure that all parts are included according to the assembly instructions. Please note that correct assembly in accordance with the instructions is essential for the normal operation of a tennis table. To assemble a tennis table undercarriage, you will need 2 legs with swivel wheel forks and 2 connecting strips. To connect them together, you need a bolt, position number 11, and a nut, position number 14. Next, you need to install the levers for the vertical position of the playing surface. To do this, you need bolts position number 11 and number 12, washers position number 17, nuts position number 14, and counter nuts position number 15. The last stage of undercarriage assembly is to install the wheels using bolts position number 13 and counter nuts position number 16. The bolts should be tightened so that the wheels can rotate freely. Let's move on to assembling the playing surfaces. The athletic strong tennis table is equipped with a metal profile with a section of 30 by 20 mm. Installation of one of the sets of profiles is carried out at the factory. The second set must be installed individually by analogy with the factory setting. To do this, the playing surface must be placed face down. The metal profile must be flush with the edge of the playing surface and fastened with screws position number 22. The next stage in the assembly of the playing surfaces is the installation of the external support legs using the brackets position number 9 and self-tapping screws position number 19. The bracket is installed on the leg from the outside of the stopper. Align the brackets with the marks on the playing surface, then secure them with self-tapping screws. The last stage of assembling the playing surfaces is to install the half brackets, position number 10, using self-tapping screws, position number 19, on the corresponding marks. Install the adjustment feet, position number 23. Now we move on to installing the playing surfaces on the tennis table undercarriage. You will need 2 people for this step. Put the bracket position number 9 on the leg from the outside of the stopper. Fix the brackets using self-tapping screws, position number 19. You need to align the holes on the bracket with the marks on the playing surface. At the last stage of the tennis table assembly, you need to connect the outer support legs to the tennis table undercarriage using the guide rods. Use a plastic sleeve position number 18 and a counter nut position number 15 to fasten the guide rod on the undercarriage. Use a bolt position number 12, a plastic sleeve position number 18, and a counter nut position number 15 to connect the guide rod to the outer support leg. Install the net. The tennis table is ready to play. Enjoy it and remember that table tennis is both sport and emotion.